Hi, my name is Dave Broussard, and I've been coming to VCC for about 8 years now. And I'm so excited about the way that God moves in our body. You know, it's so unique how He tells His story through each of us individually, but more importantly as a body, as a community. Many of you may know that the worship team, the musicians in the worship team, actually write a lot of the worship music that we sing on Sunday mornings. And that is just a unique expression of what God is doing through our body expressed in song. The same thing with our prayer team after the message, where they come alongside us as a body and they hear from God. They listen for the Holy Spirit to speak something very specific for each one of us, but also they get words for the body together. And those two teams, the worship team and the prayer team, are just so key in how God is telling His story, as we all know, through the body here at VCC, through the community at VCC. And one story that I believe God is beginning to tell more and more that I am excited to partake in is through the finance team. That God is telling His story through the finance team in this body. And just like we sing songs back to God in worship, and we engage actively in affirming the prayers that our prayer team prays over us, you know, I believe too that when we give, it is an expression of joy, it is an expression of worship, and it is saying something like, I want to participate, I want to write this story with you, God. I am taking the pen in my hand, and I'm allowing your Spirit to write that story. And so as we move forward in 2015 and even in the future, and see what God is going to begin to write, I'm excited to share what He's doing with His resources, because He's providing resources and He's placing resources in our lives as the body that He's going to use to be the hands and feet of Jesus here in Marietta and even to the ends of the world through this body, through this church. And so we are all a part of this together, and I am so excited to write the story with you and to read the story back and rejoice in the goodness of what God has done.